Senator Bob Corker writing of the potential deal in Congress this way. Instead, the legislation would potentially prevent any deal from succeeding by suggesting that Congress must vote to approve any deal. Republican Senator Rand Paul is a member of the Foreign Relations Committee, and he's our guest live in Austin, Texas, attending the South by Southwest conference and opening an office in about an hour's time in Austin that could help with technology for a potential presidential campaign. I know you're not going to answer that question today, but I think you might answer this one. The White House says Congress is getting in the way of a deal. What would you say to that, Senator?
Well, here's the thing. The sanctions that we put on Iran were voted on by Congress. They're a law. Laws can only be repealed by Congress. The president can't just willy-nilly say, hey, I can do what I want and I'm going to repeal the sanctions. This is something that's been true time after time. Immigration, health care, war powers. The president says, hey, I can just do whatever I want. But that's not the way our law was written in the Constitution. Law can only be undone by Congress.
Well, I think McDonough also suggested there will be a fight. There will be this big debate in Congress. I think he called it a robust congressional debate. But you still have the chance of a veto threat from the commander-in-chief, even if Congress does act.
Right, we do. But the thing is that this is an ongoing battle between the co-equal branches. The presidency is a co-equal branch with the Congress. Laws are written by Congress. We wrote and passed the sanctions that can only be undone by Congress. Simply what we pointed out in the letter is what the Constitution states and what the law states. Laws can only be undone by the Congress.
Now, there's a deadline in 2 weeks, and they're meeting again today in Switzerland, and John Kerry was quoted over the weekend saying an extension is not likely. We'll see whether that's the case or not. Topic number 2, Hillary Clinton's emails. On Sunday, her campaign confirmed with Fox News about the fact that they had gone through and personally saw 30,000 emails declaring what was personal and what was not. But you made news yesterday saying that you believe she clearly broke the law. What law is that, Senator?
Well, here's the thing. When you go into high-ranking office, Secretary of State, the President himself, they sign a statement when they come in saying all government records will remain with the government. They actually sign an exit statement, I believe. We'll have to find out if she did sign this statement, saying that all government records remain with the government. They haven't taken anything with them. This is a real problem. And some people say, well, is that really a law? Could that really be prosecuted? It's perjury. General Petraeus was recently accused of the same thing, of having classified information in an inappropriate location outside of government security. And so I think when she says she needed this for convenience, not to carry 2 phones, I think convenience should never trump national security. I'm worried that she left government records in an unsecure site, and actually that she was still in possession of government records after she left government service.
It's been documented, too, a U.S. ambassador in Africa was fired for using a personal email just about 2 years ago. What about the comment about deleting the emails and going through every email, which was a bit of I guess, an addition to a statement or clarification, according to the Clinton team?
Here's the problem. She wasn't obeying the law by keeping her email on a government server, and now we're supposed to trust her that she only deleted the ones that had to do with her personal, activities. And here's the other problem. Even her calendar, like she says, oh, I was just going to yoga. Well, that's classified because we don't want terrorists to know when the Secretary of State goes or where they're going to yoga. Her schedule, which sounds mundane, is secure and shouldn't be over an unsecure server. The thing is it's all about judgment. She has the judgment to lead the nation, and it's all about trust also. Can we trust someone who says, oh, the law is fine, the ambassador's not allowed to do this, and I'm going to fire the ambassador, but me, I'm above the law, I can do what I want? I think the American people aren't going to like that.
Well, I also caught your comment that you said she'll stonewall to the end and an independent investigator is needed, but I'm not quite sure who assigns that. We'll get to that next time. Senator, thank you for your time today. In Austin, Texas today, Republican Senator Rand Paul with us. Martha.